this is a little off subject. There's a great moment you have on your Instagram. It was one of the most favorite things I saw on there, was um, the interaction you had with Haley Adams, and basically you're telling her, "Hey, you need to slow down," and she's like, "I can't." And
That is funny.
I mean, and you loved it. You caught the you totally caught it. Like, wow, this is like great answer. Like
Well,
what
so
can you say? What
every
I
now and
can't.
then,
I'm going too fast. I
yeah,
can't. What do you want me to do, Chris? I can't.
I can't run that slow.
Yeah.
Right. No, so every now and then I have this thing called a gold star, and it's basically when an anomaly occurs. And Haley Adams is like this kid that she's in this state of bewilderment all the time. She cannot even believe what she's able to do. But when someone does something unexpected like that kind of a comment, it's like I got to give you a gold star because I never saw that coming.
I'm glad you described her that. I don't have any personal experience with her. I've only watched videos on the Mayhem channel,
Hmm.
and I sometimes I get a little bit of Spicoli from her. But I'm like, it can't be. I mean, like almost like she took a bong rip. But you know what? I'm misreading that as you're right. She. I like your description better. Like she's so the world's always unfolding for her because she's aware enough to see the miracle of the world.
Can you imagine every day the world's twice as big? Every
No,
day you wake up and it's now twice as big.
no, it probably should be
And
like that, but no. I try to make my world twice as small every day.
me too.
No shit.
That's why I always just hide inside. I mean, my favorite place is a hotel room when no one knows where I am.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my favorite spot.
So go on with that thought. Can you imagine the world doubling in
Well,
size every
so
day?
right, so that's where she is, and keep in mind that she's a Southern girl, right? She comes from a small town, and she likes that small town environment. And so a lot of people, when they listen to her, they form an opinion. But she is one of the kindest people that you'll ever meet. Keep in mind, we are all shaped by things that have happened in the past, and Haley was severely bullied as a teen, so bad that she had to drop out of her high school because she was
Wow.
doing CrossFit. Yeah, her story is really, it's a bummer because she missed out on a lot of the things that high school kids got, because she had to you know go to school online, and she never had all the privileges that we all and those experiences that we had. Imagine that your memories of high school is being bullied, told that you're butch, that you look like Arnold, that you're a lesbian. And it's like, if you know Haley, she is about as feminine as anybody that you'll ever meet. And she has to manage that somehow. It's swirling around in her, and it's really a sad thing.
It's
But
amazing too.
she
Yeah.
believed so much that she, you know what, I don't care, I'm moving forward. And imagine the strength that it took a 17-year-old to do that. I mean, she moved in with us when she was 17.
She moved in with you?
She stayed here. So, yeah, so probably 10 days before her 18th birthday, my Heidi, myself met with Haley and her mom in South Carolina and just talked it through. And yeah, the mom reluctantly agreed. And, she had a bedroom here.
Yeah, I
And
would
she,
reluctantly agree too. I don't care if God himself was like, "Hey, send your kid over." I'd be like, "Fat chance."
right, I mean, at 17.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
keep in mind, we had known Haley for a long time, and
Right.
this was a huge opportunity. One of the things that 2 months prior to this, we had Haley here in town as part of Power Monkey, and she stayed with us for a couple of days during that time. And we went up to the barn and trained with Rich, and Tia was there that day, and Ron Ortiz, and Haley shows up, and she's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. Now, this shows you who Haley Adams is. She's in the barn. She's with those three people.
Three of the
And what
most
is she?
beautiful people who ever graced the planet, by the way. Ron, Tia, and Rich. Nuts.
And,
Nuts.
and they're all right there. Now, imagine if you're there, you're not going to want to do like certain workouts where you don't get to interact with them, because here's your chance. And
Right.
she's never hung out with them ever. What does Haley pick? I want to do the marathon row. She sits down and never gets up. She rows it in like 3 hours and 12 minutes. I think she would have placed like ninth at the games. Tia's coming over and checking her monitor every now and then, and she's just moving along, rowing. Rich was so impressed after that that Rich came to me and said, if there's any way that Haley would like to come out here, I'd love to have her come up to the barn and train
Wow.
every day. That's how it happened.
What a great story.